think when it becomes recreational, acceptance is mixed, but when it's clinical, acceptance is almost absolute, because if you're facing a cancer that has mutated and evolved in a way that you can't fight with normal drugs, you will engineer T cells to do what's called CAR T therapy. For example, I discuss at length in the book. We've been engineering cells and deploying them here in clinical trials at the hospital. That's, everyone's in favor of genome and cellular engineering when it can cure their cancer. And so I found there's really no resistance there. It's the question of how accurate we can do it, though, in other contexts, and how well we can do it for long-term missions, like, for example, for astronauts. That, as I say in the book, is probably still 10 or 20 years away before we would actually do this for people that would be going to flight. But the technology and the science are already here today. It's just about how we would perfect them and make sure that they're safe and effective. So I think it is, it's not too far away, but it's not ready today. But the place it is ready, though, is on engineering vaccines that we can deploy for COVID, for example, and synthesizing them and actually injecting them, or engineering cells to cure cancer. We've had some extraordinary success with engineered cell therapies for cancer, what are called CAR therapies. And so I think it's just the tip of the iceberg. Even some of the CRISPR therapies are now curing diseases, or even turning a gene back on that was turned off when you're a fetus, like fetal hemoglobin. You can turn it back on later on and then solve problems that deal with adult hemoglobin. So even the idea of turning genes on that used to be off, or off that used to be on, in a very focused fashion is being deployed. So it's really, again, therapeutically, it's unquestioned. I think it's just when you start to do it more recreationally or professionally, you have to really demonstrate that the need is greater than the risk, and which we don't think we're there quite yet.